Hello, I'm somewhere in Switzerland. I'm not precisely sure where, but I thought which better place to talk about AI startups. I'm in the space, I've been building AI products, I've been building MVPs, and so I think I'm qualified enough to talk to you about what I think the future is and why most of the companies, most of the startups that we have today are absolute dog shit and they're going to be disappearing and going bankrupt in the next couple of years. Now, most startups that you see today are absolutely useless. They are of no use. They are just wrappers and very simple applications around ChatGPT or other large language models. Usually they are around ChatGPT like 3.5 or whichever the cheapest model is. So the service that they offer is not so great. And also, it's not that much work. These are all projects that come in and are built in just a couple of days, a couple of weeks at most. But these are very quick projects that try to just milk away the hype there is. Finally, for the first time, we have a consumer product that actually makes use of AI and creates some value. And so obviously there are a lot of people that just want to come in and take a piece of that pie. They want a share of this wealth that is being created. That obviously is normal. ChatGPT was for the first time a product that someone launched to the market and people actually used it and found it useful. But AI has been around for a long time. It's not like AI was invented today or yesterday. The idea for neural networks dates back to the 50s, I believe. And in 2018, or around that time, a lot of smartphones were launched and they had AI capabilities, which was just smart image filters that could recognize, sort of what you were taking a photograph of. And they could apply filters and editing to suit the style of photography that you're going for. So today, fundamentally, what we have is just a bunch of dog shit, just a bunch of half-assed products. And the founders that can mostly benefit from the current state are founders like the founder of Rabbit. People that can create hype, and the product just doesn't matter at that point. Once you have raised the capital, once you have the money in your hand, you can just pocket it and deliver a half-assed product because the market doesn't know what is going to be useful and what is not going to be useful. Most IT people have no clue about whether their product is good or not, whether it's useful or not. All they know is, the tech jargon. And obviously, the breakthroughs in IT are very useful and very powerful, but they need to have some real world value. So today we see a lot of companies that just pass everyday programming as AI stuff just to increase their stock valuation. The main problem with AI startups is that they fundamentally are in a place where nobody knows anything. It's no man's land. Well, we could put an asterisk on it because the real winners are the big players. So OpenAI, Anthropic, these companies simply have a competitive advantage like no other. Fundamentally, any AI startup that we have today, or at least most of the AI startups that we have today, are just going to be incorporated into OpenAI's GPT or Anthropic's Claude. Because the most you can do is fine-tune existing models. But you lack data. Well, these companies have millions of users that give them data. So their products are going to get exponentially better. Whereas AI startups have at most some thousands of users. So there is just a magnitude of difference between the data that OpenAI has access to, or Anthropic, to your local startup. So I think most of the startups today, obviously because we don't know the market, are building stuff that's just going to get incorporated into GPT and into Claude. So if they can raise some money now, throwing in AI into the mix, it's probably one of the few windows, like the dot-com bubble, like the crypto bull runs, where anything that has AI in it acquires this sort of value intrinsically, simply because We know that AI is going to be the future, and it's going to be great, and it's going to capture a lot of money and value. However, we don't really know how. But this fundamental belief is directing venture capitalists to heavily invest in anything that has AI in it. So I think most AI startups today are going to face a similar destiny to NFTs, to most crypto coins, and to most dot-com companies. A bubble is going to appear, and then it's going to pop, just like any other bubble. Okay, that was it. I'm going explore a little bit. Thanks for watching.